that?
I don't know.
Ugh. Why do you guys talk to me? Jesus.
Oh, come on. It's okay. That was just 37 dropped at the beginning. Okay. It might be better now. It might be better. Okay. It seems to be better now. Hopefully. It's not going up anyway. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
I think we're good. Yeah, it might. Actually, I don't know. My stream health was saying that it was like a bitrate issue, but restarting OBS seems to have fixed it, so I'm not sure. Program issue, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna. I'll start now, and if it gets worse again, then I'll look into it a bit further. But I think we're fine for right now. Let me just bring up the layout that I want to use. Boop. Okay. So, what's my Firefox set to? I don't even have the website open anymore. Okay, let me open that real quick.
Ah, look at that terrible code. Everybody point and laugh.
That's the HTML. It's not even code. Okay, so, oh yeah, it's zoomed in to shit, whatever. So here's what we're dealing with so far. I should probably crop this a little more. Give me a second. Oh, come on, it's locked. Unlock, and then crop slightly up. There. Okay. So this is like the mobile view. You got beautiful sidebar. You can't click on any of these yet, but it's just a layout. And then you have the desktop layout, where you have these signs that kind of pop down right here. And you also have a more button, which doesn't work yet, but it shows a nice menu that's going to have links to the things that get hidden. Like that, which is cool. Why not just use Macaw? I have no idea what that is. How does dynamic resizing stuff work? I've always wondered, like how elements on a page rearrange when there isn't fixed resolutions. I can show you, Dovey. I can do some education moment. So, a lot of the stuff that has to deal with resizing is dealt with in the CSS, which is basically like the styling of your web page. So, for example, for the this thing right here, the navigation bar that I have with all these elements, this is all contained within a flex box essentially. So I can actually, if I add background color green, and then I refresh this, you can see that all of these elements are contained within this green box here. And since I marked this as a flex box, the website essentially knows to like rearrange these so that if I resize it, like it'll like just move it around with the website and whatnot. But my setup's a little more complicated because I have this extra button that comes in when some of them are hidden. I have this more button. So what I do there, it's probably really janky, but it does work for what I'm doing. I have a function right here in JavaScript called inspect signs, where essentially it will go through each sign and it'll essentially calculate how many signs I can include right here with the width of the current web page. And once you get above that, I essentially just hide the rest of the signs right there, and I add the more button as the last one, which, where the hell do I do that? Right here. So it's kind of jank how I do it, but that's how I'm doing it right now for like rearranging stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's better.
I can send you the latest version of Macaw. You can easily build a website there. Yeah, that's not the point though. The point.
I mean, he's trying to make him.
It's meant to be like a portfolio of my work, right? So the fact that I can build like a website myself without using any external libraries or anything, like that's kind of the point, right? That's what I'm going for. Another thing though, that's good to keep in mind is responsive design, which is essentially what happens when the website gets as small as like a phone layout. So if I actually go to the F12 menu and I go into like a phone view, you can see the website knows to go into this view with the sidebar. And this is definitely what the CSS is for. So again, if I go back here, you can see I have these media queries right here. That's essentially grouping a bunch of my CSS. So this is essentially saying, if the screen is larger than 800 pixels, essentially, then use this layout, which is the PC one. Whereas if your screen is less than 800 right here, or 800 or less, I should say, then it uses the mobile layout right there. So that's how the responsive design aspect of it works. So it's literally just snapping between different styles every now and then, depending on the size of the window. So you can see in the actual HTML, which is the structure of the website, I have all the mobile stuff for the sidebar right here, and then like the hamburger button and stuff. And then I also have the PC layout here. Like they're all actually on the website at once. I'm just deciding to like toggle the visibility of them, essentially. Scrunkly website. Yeah, pretty much. So now, essentially what I want to do now, my current goal is, I got to change this color, but this more button, when I click on it, this is essentially acting as the drop-down menu right now. Obviously, it's just kind of a test thing, but I want to put it so that all of the hidden signs get put into this drop-down menu so that you can just click on this and access the rest of them. That's what I'm currently doing at the moment. It looks super jank, but like I'd probably do the same. Like in terms of code or just actual like website design. Because the design, I don't really care. The design I think is fine.
The design is your style, and
yeah, I think the design's fine. I think it's perfectly workable, and the code is definitely terrible. I'm not excusing the code. Yeah. But that's just whatever, you know. Okay, get rid of this.
Would you be able to reuse the mobile menu instead of a drop down? That's actually an interesting question.
I mean, the menu, the sidebar is essentially just like a div like this, and see, the thing with the drop down, I want to have the actual links just be like almost like text links. I want them to be much smaller in size because I don't know how many signs I'm going to add like in the future, so I want to be able to fit as many as possible in like a tight menu. So I think it's better just to like do it on its own, especially considering I have the JavaScript right here. Like I can literally just add the different links in this function as I hide stuff. So it would probably be easier, I think, just to do it from scratch again. But I imagine if I was better at reusing elements, I could probably reuse the side menu for sure. Anyway, so let me just make sure that the actual color changed back. Okay, it did. So, check layout, show more menu. Okay. What I wanted to do here. Okay, I'm actually going to make a couple variables here. A variable, mouse Y is the same as event, it's client Y. Actually, I should probably use let's here instead. Let mouse X equal event client X. I didn't spell that right. Okay. And then if, oh my god, please. If mouse Y plus, it's probably, I think I set it to 200 wide, right? I think. Yeah, I set it to 200 wide. So if mouse X plus 200 is greater than, what is it? I forget. Window.inner width.
So elegant in your life.
Then I want more menu dot style dot or left. That should be X.
Wait, HTML/CSS. This is JavaScript, I thought.
This is JavaScript.
Yeah, this is JavaScript. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, technically, you can do if-else logic with CSS by using like media queries and stuff, like this stuff right here. It is possible. It's just not ideal.
It's just ideal. It's CSS is different than JS.
To window.inner width minus 200. Does that work? I don't know if JavaScript's gonna let me do that. I think it might. I'm gonna see if that works. JavaScript lets you do some really wild stuff sometimes.
Oh god, it
Left.
really does sound like I thought I would talk
200.
like this. Like I would be like, let's see what this programming language should do with this. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Let me see if this works. People say they hate JavaScript. I love JavaScript. I think it's cool. Yes, okay, my code
It
works.
is.
Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. Shit. Okay, well, it kind of works. So what I'm trying to do here is that if you click way over here on the sign, I don't want the menu to render a bit off screen, so I have it so that it pushes back a bit. But now the problem is that it's not. It's
Rendering.
It's not. No, it's rendering, but it's not following the mouse when it goes farther out. Harmony.start.left equals mouse x. You're gonna make it so you have to send your information to Google to use the website. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you know that's what I want to do.
Oh no, Google. It's not Google, it's Alphabet. You're right.
Is it print? It is printing that, but for whatever reason, it's not. Doesn't print it that time, which is good. When I print it here, it does, but it's not rendering it at the right spot. And I have no idea why this is not working.
Please give me a credit card information. Alright,
Oh.
506.
That's fine. I forgot to add the unit. So now, if I click over here, it renders right where the mouse clicked, but if I go over here, it knows to push it back so that it doesn't fall off the web page. Nice. That's what I wanted.
It's working, yeah. That is working.
And it works for different window sizes too. Yep, okay, so that's what I wanted.
Do not question the alright?
It's debug code, it's fine.
Exactly.
In fact, he's doing a test run currently. Please give me your credit card information. Of course. That's what we want to see. Okay, so we have it rendering there properly. So now I just have to add the same thing for mouse Y. Mouse Y plus... actually, you know what? I don't know the width of the menu before. Actually... what I can probably do, I can set the height of it manually up here. I think is what I can do. Actually, can I print? Can I actually access things? I'm gonna see if that works. Console.log.
I have nothing funny with the number 32.
That's okay, Tabo. Thank you very much for the 32 hexagon crystals. I appreciate the support. I'm also going to move the alert box to the right, I think, is probably a better spot, so it doesn't interrupt any coding stuff. There we go. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate it. I want to see, can I just access this variable? I think I can access that, but I don't know for sure. I'm just going to check real quick. I can access that. Okay. It's going to be kind of jank to do it that way, though, because I would have to like include the measurement in it, which kind of sucks. Okay. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to come up here. I'll do more menu height, so then I can just keep track of that manually. So now, every time one of these signs gets hidden, I want it to add it to the menu, which is going to be very, very difficult, but I can probably do that. What do I do here? Let me go back to my HTML here. So that's just a div. Okay. So adding anonymous cheerer sent 5 bits. Thank you very much, whoever's watching me. I appreciate the ghost bits. Okay. So probably what I want to do here then. More menu dot inner HTML. Actually, you know what? Every time I check the sign, I probably should clear that, I imagine. I can also get rid of that. So, more menu dot inner HTML is the same as nothing. Okay, clear more menu for adding the elements again. Gonna work on your Reddit post downloader thingy, inspired to work. Good luck with that, Explorer. I'm glad I was able to inspire you to do stuff. Okay, so I don't know if I can format it like this, but I'm gonna try. So, oh, do I have to add a backslash like that? Forward slash? I don't think I can format it like that. Yeah, so I'll just add them, it's fine. So I think, yeah, it's probably best to add it as a span, I think, inside of this. Span ID is the same as more span plus sign dot, I think I can just use ID, I think is probably fine. And I think that should work because the sign IDs, oh, but it's using the divs, I think. Yeah, it's using those, so that's not gonna quite work. Oh wait, no, it won't, because the sign is each sign inside of it. Wait, no, it's not. It's each one of these. So okay, what I should do up here is I should do. Why did I license a website using the Mozilla public license if it's for software? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. All the licenses on GitHub are like, they're pretty open regardless of which one you choose. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I can change it though if it's bothering you. Sign equals sign dot. Does it get children? I don't remember which one it is. Console.log sign. I can figure it out manually. And this is going to cause things to break, so I should probably comment that out right now. So with this, I think I can get it using something. Oh, it's literally just dot children, I think will work. Yeah, that should work. Then, how did I set the, I can get the element by class name because all of these have different classes, so. Oh, but none of them have ID. I should actually probably give these divs IDs. That would be way easier. I think I'll do that instead. Because then I don't need to worry about looking in like the divs children. Come on, Zedkey. Come on. Yeah, so can I give this just a name? I think I can just do that, I'm pretty sure. Good luck with the website. You'll go back to working on a redacted edition of your program. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. This one's education. Name is the same as sample. Sample. And that one doesn't need a name. So here we can literally do... Actually, I don't even know if it's important to give it an ID, to be honest. That's probably not important. Class is the same as... Is any other ones I should put on here? Link, I guess. It's probably a fine name for it. So, I mean, that should be fine. Nope. And then I guess I can close that. So, I would also want to put the icon, I think. There's some nice background noise to your practicing of Silly Demon. We'll be playing Silly Demons at some point today, probably. I just wanted to work on this because I've been a bit behind on getting progress done. So I wanted to get something done. I'm glad you can use this as like ASMR background noise, though. That's good to hear. Oh no, I actually, because I'm gonna need to access the icon of it, so I do actually need the children. One is the same as sign dot children dot get elements by class name. What did I call them? Nav icon. Actually, no, that's fine. I can do that. Just keep it like that. Lets us access icons from signs. Same as sign children dot get elements by class name. And what did I call them? Nav icon. So we do that. And there's only going to be one element in there, so I can just get the first one. .src. Okay. So that does that. That gives us that. This is one of the reasons why people don't like JavaScript, because of doing stuff like this, but I think it's fine. Like, honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. Oh yeah, I can turn your volume up now, CK. Since there's only 3 of us now. There you go. Everyone can hear you now.
Okay, sweet. Hi.
Hello.
As I was saying, you can literally just code anything on JavaScript, like a Discord bot, for example.
Yeah, it's a very ubiquitous language for sure. You hate some of JS because fingerprinting? Well, that's not JS's fault. That's just people who use JS.
Yeah.
Class is the same. Oops. It should be PC layout.
Did you start working on the website today, or?
No, I've had it worked on for a couple days. Yeah.
Oh dang.
I just want to get it done. There's a job I want to apply to, and you need a portfolio in order to apply to it. And it's like, well, I've just been slacking on making this, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's the image, which is fine. That should actually be all right for the icon. Then I want to add just the actual text, which would be sign.name. I think like I gave it the name, right? Each one has an ID called name, so it should be fine with that. And then close the span. Okay, so that should actually add each of the menu elements to the drop-down menu. I don't know how it's going to look. It's clearly going to be bad, but let's take a look.
We'll see.
And it crashes. Sign children.getElements by
crashed.
class name is not a function? What do you mean it's not a function? Hello? .getElements by class name. It should be, right? Let me make sure that I'm typing that correctly. Oh, of course, the actual website crashed. I have to reopen it. God dang it. Okay. So, it gives us this, which is fine. Oh, that gives it... Okay, because it gives it as a collection. That's fine. So I actually don't need to use that function at all. I can just index it like a list. That's actually way more useful. Okay, so that should actually fix that. Okay. Missing
Don't you
name
think
after
the weekend is
dot
boring
operator?
sometimes?
What's boring?
The weekend?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't know what the hell to do.
It's just a matter of giving yourself stuff to do.
Yeah.
Undefined. Awesome. Okay. Well, the icon got put in there, which is good. That is
Classic.
correct. Obviously, it has to be a bit smaller, so we can fix that first.
Just as undefined.
Yeah, it's probably... I'm probably not indexing it properly.
Good explanation.
So, is that what I called it? More menu icon? Yep. Okay, so... I guess width can be like... What's a good size for an icon? 50 pixels? We'll see how good that looks. I think I want it even smaller than that, actually. I think like half of it. Because I want these to be very... Oops. I want this to be very, very small. Yeah, okay. So, that's what the menu looks like right now. We have the icon in there. Obviously, I have to add some padding and stuff, but it's not getting the right name from the thing, which is a problem. Hello, KTG.
Hello.
Welcome to the programming experience. Yippee! I should turn your volume up a little bit. You're a bit quiet. There we go.
I made my own website.
With Wix.com. Here's how I did it.
No.
Okay,
Raw
so...
HTML way.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm not using any external libraries or anything.
Yeah.
So why is sign.name undefined? Because I literally gave it that as a property.
Wix e-commerce.
Let me actually just try printing the sign. Let me see if that's actually like an attribute. Make sure there's nothing else going on here. Yeah, it has a name attribute. I don't know why it's not showing it properly. Actually, no, I probably have to add it down here as well, is probably the problem, I think. Maybe? But no, because this one should be showing up for... I mean, that should be fine. I don't know why that doesn't seem to want to work. Can I... Is it a specific sign that's giving a problem? Possibly? Just give 6 undefined. Just weird. Is there like
so
a...
many undefined?
There might be a specific JavaScript function I need to get this. I might not be able to index it directly, which sucks. It might be like get property or something. I can actually look that up. JavaScript get properties. Property of DOM element. Get attribute. Yeah, I guess it. Okay. That's kind of weird that I have to do that, but that's alright. I have to use get attribute. But get
Could work.
attribute name. That should fix that. I think that's how you do that. Okay, well, let's see. Refresh. Yes, okay. That shows up properly. So now, when you click on the More button, you can see it actually says the proper name of the sign that you hid, which I called sample. And if I shrink it even more, why is it only showing one of them? Because I need to copy and paste this probably.
Sample text.
You know what? I might want to make this a function, to be honest. That's probably better. Function create more menu link, and I want to give it a sign. Creates a more menu link string menu link element as a string and returns it. Okay, so I should just be able to copy and paste this, and that should just work. I wonder if I can do that. That would make it look a little more like actual HTML. It's a little long, but that's alright. So that should be fine. Oh, but I don't have sign children. Ooh, I don't have that. I can just pass that as a sign icon source. That's really jank, but it works. And it also shortens that a little bit. So now if I come down here.
Problem detected. Says Explorer.
Yeah. Cannot update VS Codium. Can't help you with that. I don't use VS Code.
Can't update VS Code? Oh no. Well, at least you're not getting the error that happened when there was a VS Code update that literally bricked everything. There was an update that just bricked VS Code from working like whatsoever. It happened to me like 2-3 times. I had to go into safe mode and totally wipe VS Code and reinstall it.
Oh, that's funny.
It sucked.
Okay, so now the copy and paste isn't as bad. Oh, I realized I didn't switch back to the code as I was typing it. Okay, that's fine.
Cannot clone it to the GitHub.
Dang.
Okay, that's good. Obviously I need to add a break element after these because they're... Actually, you know what? Should I make these divs instead of spans? It might make more sense to make these divs. Yeah, okay, so as long as I do divs, it actually, it kind of does the alignment for me, which is quite nice. Look at that. Okay, so now I just have to obviously add some styling to this because it's a little boring, but we'll get there. It's fine. So let's actually make the color a little more pleasing on the eyes, I think is probably our next course of action.
Like the drop-down menu.
Yeah, instead of it just being piss red.
Maybe you could just do a border around it.
Nah, I kind of already have like a color that I use for like menus and stuff, so I'll just use that. Switch back to that. So that can be that. Now, the icon, I want there to be a bit of a margin at the top, just so it's aligned with the text. So probably like 10 pixels is probably fine. And if we go and check that. Margin top, come on. I think something, but then I don't actually type it. Okay, but that also moves the text as well. Okay.
You know what I do need to do? I probably want to move my stuff over to GitHub IO so I could like have actually like good hosting.
I mean, it's very convenient. I'll say that. Make a night version and let it just invert the colors. Oh yeah, I was definitely planning that as well, Spray. That was on my mind. I want to make sure the actual website is functional first before I start focusing on purely aesthetical things. But yeah, that was totally on my mind for sure. And then probably margin left a bit. Do like 5 pixels. Spray and I have the exact same ideas when it comes to making these,
Big
which
brain.
is good. Okay, so that looks
Great.
fine. I just have to
Gray box.
I don't think I can make the I can't make the text a paragraph tag, right? Like that's just gonna break everything, I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm gonna try it though. Because it might be a super easy way to get the padding that I want.
Oh, the padding.
No,
for, like, the,
obviously not.
To like align it with the image.
Yeah, instead of having to
dude,
do...
I've been-
Because I have to do like... I'm probably gonna have to do relative spacing for it, which is
Yeah,
fine, but it's
I
just annoying.
Had to do the same. It's really annoying.
I mean, most of this literally pretty much everything on this website is relative spacing. You see like this top bar here? This
Right.
image right here with the line, this image has a transparent background, okay? And these signs actually extend a little bit past that. So if I go to, where is it? Right here. If I get rid of this background color right here, you can actually see that the signs are going slightly into the top bar like this. I'm literally painting over these in order for it to hide the bottom of these. But the problem is that all of these elements have really bad conflicting boxes that are trying to push against each other. So if I actually color in like if I color in where this actually is with like red, you can see that I'm pretty sure it's misplaced like really badly. No, that one's actually fine. Okay, never mind. But something in here is misplaced. I think it might be maybe this. Nope, that just doesn't even exist. This one might be it. Background color red. I think it might actually be the line itself. No, the line itself is... There's something here that's like really... It might be the actual flex box for the signs, but everything here is like... There's so many little like adjustments that I've made to everything to make it line up properly.
Still looks good though.
Hey, Sylveon. Oh, it looks good. Yeah, for sure. It took a while for it to actually work.
Oh, hi, Sylveon.
Definitely.
Or Sylve.
So, what was I doing? I had to do relative boxing. Okay.
www.google.com. Live on Twitch.
www.com. So that looks
Good
fine.
website. I
How
know I'm
would-
really quiet. I'm sorry.
I could add a
highest
span
I can go.
probably. Actually. I can turn the VC people up a little bit if they're quiet. Okay. So I think if I put a span around these, it might make my life a little easier. Span class is the same as more menu.
I am not doing that. Thank you very much.
Think. What are they asking you to do?
They want to
Free
get
me up from
unbanned.
ban jail. What'd they do?
I don't want to explain.
No, okay, that's fine. Okay, so if I give that a span and then I go more menu link, I might just be able to use some margin stuff. Like that might work. Didn't do anything! Oh, because there's nothing to push up against, I get. What if I make it 50? Make it real crazy. I want padding bottom.
Whoa.
I don't want margin. I want padding.
Oh
It's
god.
probably the right thing to use here. What? Come on. Is padding not even gonna work?
Drake doesn't need audit.
Come on, dude. Gonna go before you fall asleep. Good luck on website. Thank you, Telek. I'm sure I'll get it working eventually. And if I don't, then I'll be very disappointed in myself. So I mean, I put the text in there. I'm not quite sure why the padding isn't quite working. Oh, because I'm literally giving it the same class. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a problem.
Are you
More
trying
menu.
you trying to move up the text itself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then.
That didn't. Why did that not even do anything? Got a DM saying 1984. That's funny. So that's not even affecting anything. Am I getting like errors or something? Nope.
Clearly, no, that's you, Self. Stop trying to hide it
Can you
from me.
join VC? You need admin permission. You should just be able to join, I think.
Yeah, it's only set to like maximum of 4.
I think you should be able to join. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
4.
Self, this isn't funny. Stop spamming my DMs on Discord.
What?
I'll add that to that. But, yeah, I'm, kind of lost how to get this along. Unless I add to... I mean, that's more menu link right there, so... I guess what I can do, if I can just do relative spacing, which I didn't want to do, but that might be the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
And I don't even... That might break something, though. That did not break. Okay, cool. So then if I just go to text and I do, what do I want to do? Top is the same as, like, 5 pixels? Oh, come on. Really? Oh, I probably have to make this position absolute. That's probably why that wasn't working. Yeah, okay, that's good. Just the admin permission, there's a spot open for now. Yeah, you can just join it. If there's a spot open, feel free to join. No one's stopping you. Alright. Sometimes making this stuff is more like an art than a programming language, because it's just fiddling with stuff until it looks good. That's pretty good. What about... you know what I should do? Instead of using the default font, I should probably load the font I actually want to use before I start adjusting it. That would be a smart idea. Let me go get the font that I want. Google Fonts.
You can find like some homemade font.
I'm probably just going to use Merriweather, I imagine. Merriweather is always a good choice. Actually, I'll look around. You know what? We'll look around for a second. What kind of fonts are available for us? We'll take a look.
A lot.
Well, yeah, I know that. I want categories. Let's see. I want a serif font. Screw sans serif fonts. We're in the year 2022. Serif fonts are great. I don't want monospace, and I certainly don't want handwriting.
The first thing I thought about was Comic Sans, and I feel disappointed in myself.
The Roboto fonts are always really good.
Yeah.
Oh, and sans fonts are not so open source. That's true. Yeah, oof. I don't know. Sans fonts are like representative of bad like business practices. For whatever reason. But there's my beloved Merriweather. I'll probably end up using that. I want something that looks kind of fun, you know. Noto serif kind of looks fun.
Yeah, some fonts look pretty good.
Ooh, Brie serif looks nice.
Lobster fonts? Never knew that.
Yes,
that was
the
a thing.
lobster. Also,
Okay,
why is this
I
marked as... Oh, I guess it does have it a little bit. I'll see how the background noise is, Explorer, and I'll judge it from there. How do you make your own font? I mean, I'm sure there's websites you can do it, but I actually don't know the specifics. I've never tried to before. Can Spray make the official Cocoa Twix website font? That would be awesome.
There's actual like programs that you could use to create your own font
Hexagon
families.
fonts.
I had to use it before because There
You made your own
was.
fonts in GD. They look goofy as hell. Yeah, well, my fonts aren't exactly great either. I use AR Julian for my videos, and that font is ugly as hell. You know, I think I'm just going with Merryweather. None of these are really sticking out to me, and Merryweather's always a good choice. It's pretty standard. So, where's Merryweather? My beloved font. Ever since Orte used it on Cookie Clicker, I've never been the same. This font is just so beautiful. Okay, let's copy and paste
There is
this.
goose outside.
Should be fine, I think. CS fonts to specify that. Remove all and just add Merryweather. Outfit, I don't care. I think light 300's probably. I don't really want light. I just want regular. Okay. Give me that. Then we go over to Notepad and just copy and paste it into the HTML. Alright, so that should be fine. And how did it say I use it? Font family Merryweather. Okay. I can do that.
Let's move everything over to GitHub.
Come on. So that should change the default font of the website, hopefully. It did. Beautiful. Look at that font. Isn't that a beautiful font? Love Merryweather.
Oh yeah.
So good looking. Okay, so that has to be realigned. It's very readable when it's small, but it's also a serif font. It's just so good. So many good things to love about it. I'll do 13, I think. Look better. That looks pretty aligned, I'd say. That's pretty good. Okay. Link. Cursor. Pointer. So now our mouse should look like it's clicking a link. Yep. Kia car real life font. I don't know if that would be appropriate for the website, but could do that.
Kia, the power to survive.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Freaking Kia ads, they're man, they're just
We love Kia.
good.
So, also, if you want to know how to do hovering stuff with websites, very easy. Just get your class or your ID in CSS, :hover.
Oh,
And this
God.
applies styling whenever you hover over a specific element. So it's very easy.
Is this way
If
too
your
loud?
account went
Is
from
it
9 to
okay?
13
Oh,
in like
I
a
should actually
second.
turn your volume up, Explorer. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Your main branch isn't protected.
Not too much. There's like out of BG noise.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, you're at 200. Who has followed me? Josh, you are now awesome and cool and special and amazing. Thank you for being awesome and cool and special and amazing. I believe you're my 800th
that?
follower on Twitch.
Yeah, that is. That's it.
Congratulations, you've accomplished something.
Yay!
What was the color that I used for the
I did
hover?
Oh.
No, okay, I'll just, I'll wing it. What would be a good hover color for this? Actually, you know what? If I just make this color the same as the other one, it should be fine. Yes, hello there. Hello. And then it's D99. Okay. So we'll see how that looks. Where'd I put that? That looks alright, and I don't even have to do anything with the margins and stuff. That looks fine. It's slightly Actually has to be moved up slightly, it looks like. I guess my icon was a little misplaced. 8, maybe? Oh, come on, now that's gonna be out. 5, maybe? That looks good, okay, I'll just readjust the text then. 4. Too much. Double it. Maybe one more up. Slightly.
Make this an integer.
No,
Don't
8 was the right one. Yep, that looks good. So now the text things on the menu are properly aligned, and they're nice and small too, which is good. Now I think I should add the animation. Do I have an animation for that? I do. Highlight tab. Okay. There it is. Animation name. Highlight. Was it an underscore or a dash? Probably underscore. I have the greatest memory if you haven't already figured that out. Just copy and paste this. I'm too lazy to type out the rest. There we go. So now these should be highlighted. Yeah, now there's a slight fade in. Looks good. Looks really cool. Well, I wanted to make it kind of my own personality, because you go to, there's so many people's portfolios out there where it's like, it's just, it feels so sterile, you know? And it's like, sure, there's a time and place for making sterile web design, but like, I want this to feel like my website, you know? I mean, sure, the mobile one looks a little ugh, but like, you know, I think this looks all right. Like, this is functional. When you scroll down on the website, I also want this to like move up. It's not going to be stuck in place, so there should be enough screen space for looking at stuff. Yeah, I want people to know that I'm competent at both functional design, but also funny design, if that makes any sense.
None.
Okay, so
What funny design now?
I don't even know how tall. I'm assuming the icon is probably like the full width of that. So I'm gonna guess that 25 pixels is probably the height of it. So
Wait,
I
how did you get it
imagine,
set to?
yeah, I have more menu height. We can actually just initialize that down here. More menu height is the same as 0. So, okay. Reset size. Right, same as 0. I will be boiled. Thank you. That is
Nice. Will be boiled.
Sorry, what?
Give me that message. I want that. Okay, where did that go in my downloads? Give me a hot second. I'm gonna I gotta find that.
I'm sorry, what just happened?
I got threatened live. See you, Tavo. Thanks for your generous donations. I appreciate you as well as your money.
I wonder who threatened you. I wonder who that could be.
Who threatened me? Might be a person named Maria Fluff or
Mania fluff.
Ah, I know who that is. What are you doing in the street?
there we go. We'll just put that right there.
I'm stupid.
Oh, it's the first time chatter as well.
Yeah. You were the one who said about how many days it's been since GC Boss Corruption's
Amy,
released?
what are you
Ah,
doing
I
here?
see, I see. Yeah, I hadn't realized it had been that long. It had been a very long time, I guess. I don't really keep track of it anymore. I just remember making that video in grade 9, and I was like, this is a pretty funny video. And then I went to my dad's one weekend, and I came back, and I had 10,000 subs, just like randomly. It was like, okay, I guess this is happening now.
And it's what started it all.
Am I ballsy enough to use this as a global variable? I am. It's gonna happen.
Pretty sure he said you will be boiled as a joke, but that's what he
Well,
told me
yeah,
first.
I'm pretty sure no one's talking about boiling people seriously.
Yeah, I'm going to come over to your house and boil you live.
You cannot fit a single person into like freaking hot water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a haha funny moment. Don't worry.
Also, that water is
He's
gonna
always
freeze
like
if
this.
any
I
bit
know
weather.
him, so.
Never mind that.
Add a bit of leeway for the
No, you're foiled.
curses foiled again.
What is it doing there?
You freaking know the thing. Oh my
What is it
god.
there?
Obviously, I'm hip and cool with the kids. Don't worry.
Oh,
I should add a pause statement.
That's
Foiled or
style.
foiled?
There's no pause.
More.
Oh,
Congratulations, Mania. You're now on the stream forever.
See, people talk shit about JavaScript, but I want to show you people this line of code right here. This kind of stuff is why I love JavaScript. You can add together a number and a string, and JavaScript knows what you're talking about. You don't need to do any
Exactly.
baloney with casting this to a string, or you don't have to do any kind of like explicit concatenation or anything. It just works. JavaScript is so nice in that
It
regard.
works.
It just holds your hand
Mania,
doing so many
no.
things. It's so, anyone who talks shit about JavaScript, I don't understand. It's such a beautiful language.
and
You
it's
never
like
said
literally
anything.
the thing that's used for web design.
Yeah, it's literally like the world's fastest interpreted language because of that.
like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna use Python for my.
I mean,
web
Python's good
design.
too. Don't get me wrong. I love Python, but I think that
Janus
JavaScript,
is
in terms
superior.
of ubiquitousness, is just a little better.
Yeah.
And you also don't really need to use any external libraries for graphic stuff because JavaScript is like, it's tied with HTML, right? Like you already have a canvas element to work with immediately. So it's like it has
Exactly.
graphical stuff built in. You don't need to learn any kind of like engine or anything. It's very simple.
Am I fucking stupid? Hold
I
on.
There we
honestly
go.
wanna make
Okay, so
a-
that should be fine. I'm going to try going one size down. It's a little... Okay, so that should be like 35 or something. That's a little too much. Okay, let's do like 32. Okay, so that's good. It adds a little bit down. That adds a little too much down. I wish I... Actually, I can use inspect element. I'm smart. Why don't I just do that? Use the tools of your browser. How wide is that? 34. Okay, so each time you add an element, it should be 34. That means that my thing down here of 10 is way too much. It should be like 5. I keep forgetting that dev tools are a thing. I don't know how I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah.
Dev tools exist.
It's to edit
there
haha
for a
funny
reason.
moments.
Oh,
in
not
there.
even that. It's like literally if you're developing a website like this, you can go into DevTools and I want to know, hey, how tall is this element so I know how to space it properly. You can hover over it and it tells you the height and the width. Like it's just
not-
there. Don't know how I forgot about that, but it's just there.
Mania, answer me. Answer my question, Mania.
This is the best to spend your Sunday evening. You're British. Well, good to know. I hope you're enjoying the hexagon development. Now all I have to do now is actually make these like clickable, and then we have like a
They
website.
go to stuff.
Yeah. The thing I was wondering, I don't know if JavaScript lets you read files locally, because if not, that's fine. I just have to do a lot of copy and paste if it's not.
I think it should be able to.
I think it should too, but I had trouble doing it last time I looked it up, so...
Could also, like, if it's like values or something, could also try like JSON files, whatever.
Yeah,
Or
because
if
I
you
know it
just wanna
definitely
load
does
From,
JSON, I know that.
or if you just want to load from TXT, I don't know if that's something different.
JavaScript reading local files.
Finally,
Hey, Stack
JavaScript.
Overflow.
Oh my god.
What am I doing wrong here? I am very stupid. Extremely stupid.
Oh, I totally
Let's hope
forgot
this
that I made
works.
an image viewer in HTML.
Mania,
Can
stop
my
making
cat
these
be
JavaScript
quiet?
jokes.
What? Hold on, what is my cat doing? What do you want, cat?
Cat reveal?
In line 50, the module currently request for open.
What?
I'm gonna go eat.
Return
What do you
opener.
The
Value
cat
error.
wants
Unknown journal
pats.
type. How can I add a string there?
Me when I script the Java.
My script, Java.
Me when I script the Java. I don't know. I never coded that language. Why? Why is he becoming funny on stream? Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know.
I mean, I knew him for a while. He's always been like this.
What am I doing wrong here? I'm very dumb. Yeah,
on website. Okay, all my cat wanted is food. So nothing important.
Just
Oh, hello, Ente. Okay.
Also,
Hello.
nice banner mania. It's Nintendo game.
So, I guess I'm just gonna, because I don't have a web service set up for this website, I'm gonna have to do a bit of copying and pasting for getting everything situated, but that's okay. I don't mind. You've dealt with JavaScript, but it's only for bytebeats, so my brain would be in a short circuit with something like this. I mean, it's not that bad. A lot of the stuff I'm doing is really, really bad. Like, showing this menu is like, ugh. It's pretty bad, but it does work, and that's the important part. I should probably add a link around all of this. I want to test and make, because I'm really worried that this is not going to work in terms of actually making clickable links. So me when you script the Java, I don't know, I never coded in that language. Well, Java and JavaScript are two different languages, so where should this link go? We'll just go to youtube.ca. I want to make sure that this just works. I'm worried that it won't.
What am I doing wrong?
But yeah, rest assured, LHPHR, I'm not doing anything big brain here. I'm just making personal website to show to potential employers, and also to host stuff that I want my friends to be able to access. So let me see if this actually works as a link. So all of these should just go to YouTube. Yes, it does work. Okay, it's using it as a relative link, but okay, cool. Cool. That works. I was very worried that wasn't going to work because of how I disappeared this menu. Okay, I want to explain something, because this menu that you see show up, the way that this disappears is so ridiculously bad that I couldn't find any other way to do this, and I don't know why I couldn't find any other way to do this. But basically, every time you click this button, what it does is it brings open this menu, okay, which is fine. It shows the menu, but it also sets an event handler for the entire website, so that if you click anywhere, the menu goes away, as you expect, right? The problem is that if you just set that event handler right away, it doesn't work properly, because the JavaScript still sees this menu as not existing. So you'll get some really weird things happening. Like that, like me clicking off of the web page, but that's because that's not the body. That's fine. But you'll get some weird things happening where sometimes the menu will you won't be able to click off of it, or sometimes you won't be able to click onto it because it won't set those event handlers right. So I essentially set a 1 millisecond delay every time I click this, so that you click it and then 1 millisecond later it sets the event handler. And then you click on the body and again it sets a 1 millisecond event handler to then activate this button again. Because if I didn't deactivate the original event that clicks off the menu like that, then this button would also click off of the menu, so you wouldn't be able to click onto it again. So it's essentially a constant back and forth game between letting this button work and not letting this button work. It's very, very horrible. You should never do this, but it does work. So I'm dealing with it. It's fine. And I was worried that these links would also not work because you'd click on it and maybe the menu would disappear before anything happens. But thankfully that doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, it's something. Yeah.
Yeah, buttons.
JavaScript buttons. I don't like though that this link is this should be acting as a block element. So I should probably set that in the CSS. I'll give this a class. But this is proof that I know how to code in JavaScript. Why does Mania like making JavaScript jokes, SMH? Because JavaScript jokes are hilarious. I don't blame them.
He's been doing it for months now. I know him, you know.
More menu.
My Python code.
Repeat the joke.
Anchor. Someone say Python code?
Yes.
I love Python code. What are you doing in Python?
Trying to use URL lib, but it's not working. I'm stupid.
More menu anchor. So I want this to display as a inline block, I think is how I want that to look.
What?
Scrippy the Java. Java for kids.
No, JavaScript it has more
What?
because
That's not possible.
why
Yes,
is it not
okay.
working?
So now the entire button is a link and not just the text and the icon. Good, good, good. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is very good.
What am I doing wrong here?
Making sure links don't change color. I'm surprised people are actually okay in the chat right now. Most of the time, if I'm not doing anything that's like constant dopamine rushes, then people are gonna leave. But people actually seem to be pretty chill today, which is good. Visited color equals black, I guess.
Java for kids, me with you Scratch. Of course, Scratch. Of
Hey,
course.
Scratch is awesome. Don't talk shit about Scratch. Scratch is a
Yeah.
genuinely good language. The only problem is that it's super slow because it runs in like a really heavy interpreter. But in terms of what you can do in Scratch, you can do whatever. It's great. And it has like
100%.
built-in graphical like things. Like you don't need to use anything extra. Like it is meant to be a graphical language. So I don't know. I like Scratch. I think it's. Have you guys ever seen my Scratch page? I haven't been on Scratch for a while.
Never at all.
I'm gonna see if I can find it here. It's been a while since I don't even know if I remember my password.
But MIT.edu.
I'm gonna assume it's this password. Yes, it was that password. Okay. So yeah, this is my Scratch profile. I made one thing I think in here, and it was for a tech project. It was for my teacher. And essentially, it's just a little basic game. Try to click the smiley as many times as possible within 30 seconds. So it's just literally a game of how fast can you move your mouse and click a face. That's literally all this is.
Smiley
I tried to find
face.
one of my old projects on Scratch.
This is the best video game ever made.
What was my... I don't remember. That's the problem.
I'm not very good at my own game, but I remember I used to be really good at this when I was younger. Timer is up, and so my score was 52. You could never beat that. Anyway, that's my Scratch account.
2015?
You beat it.
Yeah, it was back when I was still in middle school.
Also, Yoshi PFP. Whoa.
That was my first YouTube profile picture, so I just used it on Scratch because I didn't have anything better. Okay, so that's good. This menu actually works now, which is good. The only thing I need to do now is set the link as well, because all of these are going to have links.
Oh, I found it.
Nintendo
found
are
it.
quaking right now. Yeah, don't mess with me. I'm the next big video game developer.
This is my very old project.
Oh yeah? I'll take a look at this. We'll take a quick little sidetrack.
Tons of stuff in here.
Windows XP Service Pack work in progress 2.0. Loading screen takes 6 seconds. Let's see this.
It's awful, trust me. It's awful. It looks awful.
Okay, so full screen a little brokey, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
It's a problem.
Oh, good. We have touchpad services. Nice, nice. Wired connection 1.
You will Java stop Nintendo with Java put take
All
your
right,
place.
all
What are
right.
you doing with the word Java?
Careless whisper.
No!
That's gonna get me DMCA'd if I play that for more than 2 seconds. So, let's go on the internet. DuckDuckGo, let's go. No, it's brokey. No.
What, bro?
No, don't allow pop-ups. Don't do it. Well, okay, Notepad Plus. Does it worky?
What's next? JavaScript corruptions? Oh,
It
wait a
doesn't
minute.
work. No. The no start menu.
Yup. I
It's
have
still a work in
one with the
progress.
start menu, but trust me, it's enough to kill you. This is enough to kill you.
Well, this is. I love this. Let me look at the honey brain. A
Old
simplistic
Explorer.
shotgun simulator. New update.
Oh my god,
I love Scratch so much. Scratch is so fun. Okay, anyways. Wait, we're looking at Scratch projects. I was just looking at No Explorer stuff. I'm back. We're back to serious business now. Don't worry, we just took a short break.
Funny stuff.
Okay.
But,
So next thing I want to do is I have to add links to these, which is annoying but possible. So the about is going to go to about.html, obviously. Actually, it should go to pages / because I'm going to make a directory for that. Let me do that. Pages. Okay. So it goes to that. Close your anchor tag. Go like that. Okay, so if that goes to about, let me just make sure that that goes where I think it goes. Pages about. Yep. Okay, so that goes to where it needs to go, and that doesn't. Nothing weird happens. That's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Actually, does this cover the entire like thing? It looks like it does based on the tooltip at the bottom. Okay, so I don't have to do any fiddling with that, which is good. Now let's go ahead and add the other ones.
I love earning hexagon seeds.
Everyone loves the hexagon seeds.
I'm just gonna keep them just so I can get VIP. Just kidding.
Oh, you can save up for VIP if you want. I don't care.
It's gonna take so long. It's gonna
Well,
take
yeah.
years.
Don't accidentally click on Family Bag of Ruffles.
oh no, it broke.
I'm gonna have to wait for 70 years to get VIP. Unless if it changes, I don't know.
PC layout and navbar link, I guess, or navbar anchor.
BIOS corruptions for 1 million? What the fuck?
Now it works.
That
Yeah.
is gonna happen.
Declaring it.
Well, some people were requesting that I make it redeem, so I just made it impossibly expensive. So that if you really, really want them, then you gotta support me through doing other things as well.
Family bag or raffles?
What the heck is
No.
requested custom award?
That's essentially if you have a good idea that you want me to make into a reward, then you can suggest it, and I might make it a thing if it's good.
How do I do this now? Okay. Check this out.
I don't know how people do these kind of things on Twitch regularly. I feel like I'd get super self-conscious if I was working on a project that I was like super, super passionate about. Like people would be tearing into it like, you should do this better, you should do that now. Attempt to beat Silent Club Step for 10 minutes. No, thanks for playing. It's a good idea, but I feel like it wouldn't be as fun as people think it would be. Because I already have a redeem called, like, change the game for a certain amount of time or something, so I feel that that would just be a cheaper way for people to get, like, GD content without spending money on the actual redeem. And I want to
I
keep
am
this
so
nice
sorry
and
for this.
fair.
I am so sorry, but I'm gonna send
Let's
it.
see. Will this work?
Okay, I'm gonna add speak French for 15. That's actually I hate that that's a good idea. I might do that.
It's a boozle. What the fuck?
You should do 11 flips and 11 backflips.
Hold on, I hear my cat again.
Meow.
cat? What? You're not getting fed. Not yet.
What do you mean I cannot type up? Doesn't that be
That cat is very annoying. I should do 11 flips and 11 backflips or I'll have 50 years of bad luck. See, if I do one flip, I might break my neck. And I'd have bad luck for the rest of my life if I did that. Hi, the G's.
You win!
C'est un excellent idée pour travail. I didn't know that Josh also spoke French.
C'est trop bien!
Très très bien. Yes.
Oui, oui, oui!
My stream is on your Bluetooth speaker. Don't scream. I won't. I mean, I won't scream. I can't guarantee that anyone in the call won't, but I'll do my best.
I cannot scream, my volume is really low. Wow, consistent 200 response time. My internet is really fast.
Mania, what are you saying? Yeah, that's understandable, Josh. I understand that. You can still learn it
Est-ce que nous
yourself,
parlons
like I
français
do.
aujourd'hui? Non, c'est une idée que... CK. I don't know how to properly format that sentence.
Tu peux dire ça à moi si tu veux.
See, right there, I have no idea what you said. Not because I don't know the words, but because I couldn't comprehend
You
it.
can tell that to me if you want.
I will fix your neck if you manage to break it. You're an engineer.
The engineer is engineer.
Oh my... I don't think that's... I mean, you could fix my neck. I don't doubt that. I don't think you could fix my lost life.
Engineer game.
This stream is très bien. Ah, merci beaucoup.
Très bien, oui. Absolument.
I would genuinely like to try to do like a French stream at one point, but I don't think I have the ability to do so. My vocabulary isn't big enough.
I mean, do
What's
you
the
not
website
remember the
URL?
note I
The
did?
website URL is... how do I show this on... Oh yeah, I can just type it. I'm literally on a notepad. The website URL is... It is not updated currently because I'm currently working on it, obviously. But it's cocotwix.github.io/internet connectivity portal. Again, it's not done, but that's the URL. There's currently an older version on there. Yeah. Anyway, si vous suivez cette chaîne Twitch, vous ferez le bonheur de Coco. If you follow this channel, this Twitch channel, you something me. That's like bonheur is like, what is that? Good? Is that happiness? Or like happy?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
something happiness of Coco or something.
You'll make Cocoa happy, I think. That's what
okay.
it is.
Okay,
If you
so...
follow this Twitch channel, you'll be making Cocoa happy.
Oh, come on. What did I do wrong? Now it's resizing incorrectly.
No, Mania, that's a swear word. I am not going to let
What
you
the
say
hell?
that on stream. I did not teach you anything, by the way. Never did
So that is not correct.
Please delete the word, I swear to God.
Oh, these links probably have to be... I probably have to make these different.
No, he said it! That means bitch, by the way.
It
I'm
works.
so sorry.
Oh.
Works. I can finally open a link through a terminal.
Yay.
It opened 2 tabs. Nice. Gotta fix that.
No, no, do not. Do not. Of course you're gonna. Oh my god.
Don't worry, I don't know what these words mean. Why is this brokey now? There's 2 errors.
Why would you learn French 30 class?
And now this is broken, so I have to reopen that. Why is this brokey?
Oh no!
No!
It's Brokey.
No! Why?
91.
I instantly understood that. Why?
Why is that incorrect? Oh, because it's... Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, because this line is wrong now when I get
I
the
did not
children.
want to correct the sentence because... Yeah. Feinstein's Joel emote. Instantly based.
Joel?
Yes! I love Feinstein's Joel. But the friend
Come on,
emojis
dude.
aren't basing.
Signed children is undefined? What do you mean? It's not
They haven't been
undefined.
signed yet. You have to get into the principal's office.
Feinstein's Joel friend dance.
It's literally right there.
I am free to make all the threats I want. No, you're not.
Okay, I'm just gonna comment these out for a second. I'm gonna do some testing here.
I love the friend emojis.
Dog sign children.
We'll see.
Okay, let me. Something's going wrong here.
I need more friends.
Oh, it's
Um,
correct.
Yes.
okay, so it prints the anchor, which is fine. Oh, I understand. I'm not smart sometimes. That has to be the first element, and then it has to be children. Gotcha. Okay, that should fix everything. Putting those in anchors kind of broke everything.
I don't know why there's a command with the word children in it. I'm so
There we
confused.
go. Okay, obviously it's
Friend dancing.
that's fine, but it's not. Also, this is not cropped
It's
properly.
fine, but it's not fine.
It's not fine
Fuck,
because
Munir!
I'm not referencing the correct spreadsheet. The spreadsheet that I was referencing does not exist, so I have to make that a thing. Oh, someone redeemed rehydrate. I didn't even see that. I'm so sorry. I'll go get water. I'll be right back.
Water moment.
And now I'm thirsty.
I am Mangi. But I have successfully
I'll
made
get
my
water
progress.
too then. Oh wait, the freaking bottle's far away. Sorry, I can't. 7 bottles of. That is too much. I hope that's not full size because there should be small bottles, but that's
Okay.
literally.
There was a bit of milk in this cup before I put water in it, but that's fine.
Milk.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Milky water.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
Ew.
It actually tastes fine. There's nothing wrong
Oh,
with
thank
it.
God.
Okay. So what I wanted to do next was go back to this and reference the correct style sheet. So I didn't reference it properly. Milk is greater than water. Well, it depends on what you want to drink, I think.
I drank milk before when I was like eating spicy chicken. It was not a good experience.
Yeah, you're not a milk fan?
I am, but it's
Milk
just like
you.
the French milk in here is not that good.
I didn't know there was a difference between English milk and French milk.
It's not the same taste.
Really? I didn't know that there was a difference. That's interesting.
Yeah, because it depends where it was made from.
Really? I didn't know that, like,
The
different...
French cow.
I didn't know that French cows, yeah, produce different tasting milk. That's brand new to me. I had no idea.
They also produce different cheese. And I just saw the cheese in the fridge was literally about to turn green.
That's
It was so gross.
yeah.
We had to throw it in the trash. C'est horrible et dégoûtant. It's horrible and disgusting. And there you
Yeah.
go.
I knew some of I could recognize some of those words.
I could probably make you learn more French, but I don't know. Maybe
Maybe.
tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow I'm
Maybe.
working and
Maybe.
the video's coming out, so.
Of course.
I'm sure we'll find a time. Wait, I didn't put 2 and 2 together because can person in call understand French because they're French? Yes, CK is from France.
And I'm bilingual, so that explains it.
Yeah, it's more bilingual than the Canadian, which is real embarrassing, but it is what it is. Je viens d'Angleterre. Je
Oh, you
viens.
come from UK, sweet.
Yeah. The England place. I know that word.
Also, it's not really embarrassing. I'm not gonna be like. In a
Oh, that's just
competition.
embarrassing for me though, because it's like I take so much pride in being Canadian. We're all multiculturalism, and we have 2 official languages, and then I only know one of them.
I'm not gonna judge you or anything. It's just in a competition.
Oh, I judge myself. I don't care if other people judge me. I
No,
judge
you
myself
don't need
for
to.
it.
You don't need to. It's fine.
I know
don't
it's
judge
fine.
anybody.
It's just ugh.
It's fine. I'm not gonna mock you or anything. I'm just
Yeah,
proud you know
yeah.
my language.
Yeah, like I said, I know that you don't mind. It's just it's just something that I wish I had in my tool belt, you know.
You're gonna get used to it.
One thing you find
Eventually.
dumb about your language is that you know English better than your native language. Not surprising considering that English is just more widely used on the internet. I mean, it was made by people who are English, and a lot of things are just English by default.
I literally learned English myself at the age of 7.
That's awesome. See, I had the
Yeah.
choice to go into my like school classes in French to learn it, but like I wouldn't learn the material as well, I don't think. So I went into English classes instead.
Look at me now. I speak great American English.
Well, I mean, Canadian English is just American and British English fused together. So
Combined, basically.
you mean Estonian isn't really that? Oh, you're Elliot. You're Estonian?
Oh!
Holy shit! You got to talk with Spray then. Spray's also Estonian. Holy shit!
Whoa!
I know 2 Estonians. That's awesome. I had no
I'm the
idea.
only French person.
On my server, probably.
Holy crap! I'm lucky.
I don't think I know anyone else from France. Actually, no. One of Dust.
Holy frick!
Actually, no. I think Dust might. Is Dust? No.
Dutch.
No, she's Dutch.
Yeah, Dust is Dutch, but I think one of Dust's friends is French. I think. Oh my God! Can I stop typing the wrong buttons, please? It'd be awesome.
Yes, I am Estonian. Insert pog moment.
Yeah, Estonians are awesome. You're where the deer comes
Poggers.
from. Coco serait un hexagon à la fin de cette émission. Coco something a hexagon at the end of this show? Question mark.
Coco is going to be a hexagon at the end of the stream. I think I was trying to say.
Ah, okay. Because I know serait is like a future tense thing. I didn't know what exactly it meant in that scenario though.
Yeah, there's the future, present, and past tense, I think. It's freaking annoying in French.
No, French is
because-
weird for my brain because all the different tenses in French, they have like specific constructors for it. Whereas in English, a lot of the tenses share the same, they share the same constructor. So it's a little harder for me to wrap my brain around it.
There's even Asian French, like, excuse me.
There should be, because there is African French. So I imagine that there'd be an Asian vernacular for it as well, like an
There's
East
like
Asian.
so many. It's like so confusing.
Greek and core,
like,
but
I
mixed
saw
with
my-
English. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like I saw my French book. I'm like, what the heck?
Okay,
is
so all of
this?
these. So all the actual structure I think is done for the website. I think everything is good here, because these all go to the right page. Oh, whoops! I put the wrong link. That's my fault.
Where
But they
does
all,
sample text go?
What do you mean, where did sample text go? It's still there.
I thought it would go to the sample text page.
Oh, it did. I just, I typed the link wrong. It's a problem. I'm just fixing
When
that
I
right
learn
now.
French, I forget English exists. Relatable. That is so relatable. When I learn a language, it's relatable.
My goodness, my
Meow.
cat is being very annoying at the moment.
I
hear
am
that.
going to see the cat. Kitty, get over here.
Cat cannot hear you. I should probably
Aw.
share Notepad. You want to visit sample text? Maybe I'll put an Easter egg on the page and you can still go to
So
it somehow.
exciting.
If you put in like the Konami code or something. Excuse me.
Will this work?
Okay, so now that should
Welcome to sample text.
those should be the correct links. Yep, it goes to the right page. Okay, so everything should be structured correctly. That goes to pages. That's good. So now I actually just have to start filling in information. Check Twitter. Checking Twitter during streaming is a horrible idea.
Don't have requests? What?
Twitter stream.
But I imported requests in. Why is
Also,
there...
I have to make sure that
Carefully going.
the more button doesn't have a link around it. How do I fix that? Actually, where is that? Where's the more button? Wait. Oh wait, these are these ones. Okay, that's down here. I don't want this to have a link attached to it.
Is it better than
Whoa.
thinking of doing French lessons?
Not at all. I would actually
if you
like, because
don't mind
the
it.
problem with me is that I've never had anyone. There is someone in my family that speaks French, but they're very intimidating.
Aw.
So I would never want to
did not
ask them
speak
for
at all?
lessons. No, I can speak very, very basic, like A1, A2 level French, but that's about it.
Mon cerveau est cassé, which means my brain is broken.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah, that was like my head is broken. I know that. Don't worry. I can read it all right. My problem is not reading. My problem is listening and speaking, because I can read it and write it okay. I can't listen and speak.
You have to
Sample text.
improve that.
I
Once
know.
I get
but-
the idea ready.
Oh, these links
I
are
am excited.
obviously not. Okay. The only other thing we need to do now is make sure that the menu links go to the right place when we open it up. So, how do we do that? The links
You
are
guys need
given.
to get used to French. My goodness.
You can't listen for the life of me, English nor French.
Time
It
to do French
happens.
lessons.
It happens. Okay. So I should also do let sign link equals sign dot children 0 dot src. And then I can probably just pass that as an argument into this. Actually, you know what? I don't need to make that another variable. I can just do this. We don't use it in enough places for it to warrant another variable. So we do that, and then when we come up here, I want the link to go to somewhere.
I'm not even going to ask why did you say that.
Cocoa Twix children. No, when you're talking about HTML children, it's elements that are contained within elements. So like right here, if I look here, for instance, I have a div right here, which is like a container, and this is the div for each of the signs on the website. But then you see I have an anchor tag inside of it, which is the link that actually goes to the next page. This anchor tag would be a child of the div tag because it's like nested. And similarly, the div tag is the parent of the anchor tag. I know that you know it, the
Cocoa
cheese,
for
but
kids.
some other people might not know it. Would you say cocoa for what? For kids?
Cocoa for kids.
That would.
No
I
swearing
mean, that's just
this
YouTube
shit.
for kids. I'm already in there, I think.
Why?
Because
You swear
because
Oh yeah, and the
Because
comments don't let
funny-
me forget it. I get so many comments of people saying, "Can you make a version of this where you don't swear? My mom doesn't let me watch this." I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, kiddo. You're just not supposed to be watching this.
Cocoa melon, no! Oh my
Coco
god.
melon.
no.
That's really funny.
Oh my
Sign link. Okay, so this should make it so that the drop down menu things go to the
C'est
right
la pire
place.
idée que j'ai jamais entendue de ma vie.
Would you believe me if I told you that there was a baby shark touring Greece? Would you believe that?
Undefined. F off. What do you mean undefined?
Undefined.
Is this not right?
Undefined.
The funny
What?
word
Project is
undefined.
dead, I
My
can't answer
favorite.
requests inside of it.
Console.log sign.children 0. So that should go to the that should go to the A. Can I refresh and just get... Yeah, so it goes to that. I don't know why it's printing the image. Oh, that's because it's for the other one. That's fine. So the A class should have a... Do I have... Oh, I probably have to... Do I have to do get attribute? Is that really what I have to do? I didn't think I had to do that for links, but... I might have to do... children dot get attribute SRC. I might have to do that, which I don't want to do, but I think I might have to do that. No, because that's null as well. Oh, it's... Oh, because I'm doing the wrong... It's not SRC, it's href is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm also dumb for like the third time today.
Don't complain.
It's not SRC, it's href for these. Okay, so that should fix that. How to remove yourself from YouTube Kids. Step 1. Sue.
I'd like to thank
So-
today's sponsor Squarespace, the easier way to build websites than this. Special offer for the
The
price
5
of...
hexagon crystals.
I'm glad Brian doesn't read the number, but thank you for the 5 hexagon crystals. Squarespace is indeed easier than this, but the whole point of this website is for me to display to potential employers that I am competent in web design and JavaScript and stuff. So,
Special offer for the price of 777777777.
yeah, okay, they're going to the right spot. No 7, I'll do it for you. What number is that? 77,777,777,777. There you go.
Wow! Dang!
He's a mathematician, guys. Don't.
I am a
Nice.
mathematician.
Nice.
Mathematician in training, I should say.
God, why is this
Let
not
me do a
working?
quick check here to make sure that these links are actually going. That does not go anywhere, which is good. That's what we want. Okay. I don't... Why is that blue? Why is it blue?
Why not?
Why is it blue?
Why for Christmas?
Why not?
Employers are the type of people that would
Why
ask
not?
if I was really a hexagon, and I would say yes. It would make things very simple. We just get that confusion right out of the way. Just say, I am a hexagon. What about it, idiot?
Shiny purple badge.
What the fuck is going on with my display driver? It's freaking out.
Oh, this is the
Wish I
wrong
could
one.
get bits, man, but I can't because I can't see the watch ad tab in Twitch. So
Why is there a thing called sextillion? That's just how numbers work. But if you want to watch a show that's
Why
not available
not?
in this country while doing so, our other sponsor, NordVPN, has you covered. Nah, dude, I want to get sponsored by Surfshark. They're way more lenient with the ad reads you can do.
Why?
I don't want to get sponsored.
I would only let companies that I actually like trust
want to
sponsor me.
sponsor
I'm not doing like
myself.
BetterHelp shit. Like, no way.
What, you don't want people to get help?
BetterHelp is not the greatest for getting help. I'll say that.
Great
Oh.
solution.
What are the selectors for links?
So it's worse help.
Yeah, exactly. CSS
Is this gonna work?
selectors. This is the wrong one. CSS not selected. Oh yeah, these are. No wait. I don't want visited.
CSS 188.
Not that one. link. Okay, so I want visited and more menu. I think, do I have to do a comma
My
here?
God.
More menu, anchor, link. I think is what I have to do. There we go. The link's there. Where'd the text go?
Let me see.
Do I have to say it?
It's
Do I have to
very
say the
delayed.
word line?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Where'd the...
Where's the text?
Where is... No, literally, where did it go? I don't know where it
Where's
went.
the text?
Where'd the text go?
Is it this one that's causing it to mess up? I might have an invalid CSS selector. There we go. Okay. So I think what I need to do, I think I have to add another
Joke's only before I
selector.
could type it. Oops.
How did it disappear? I think I just had invalid CSS, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's good. Did I know 6 hexagons are killed every year in shark attacks? Help donate them surfboards today. I didn't know there were other hexagons other than me. Okay, so the structure of the website is finished. Like, it's done. I just have to add, like, actually, there's a few more things I should... Actually, that's a lie. I'm getting excited. What I should do is I should add, like, 20 million break tags and test the scrolling, because I haven't done that yet. There we go. Add a nice happy face at the bottom. Today's the 24th.
Let me get the year for you real quick.
Oh, I know the year is fine. Okay, so that's good. What I want is I want this top bar to stay at the top of the screen when I scroll down. So I have to add some sticky elements for it to do that. Let's review the footage.
Sticky.
Yeah, they have to be sticky.
It's 5 years ago.
Okay, so what I want for that, I want the nav div to be a display sticky, I believe is the right one. That might actually be, honestly, I don't have much experience making elements sticky. That did not work. Okay. Oh, because I didn't specify anything. Top 0. No. Is it invalid? Unreachable code after return statement, line 54. What line is that?
Yankaku is sounding exact. Sounds still. I can't speak.
What do you mean
He still sounds
unreachable
the same.
code? Unreachable code after return statement? There is no code after the return statement. Oh wait, yeah there is. I'm not forgetting to close the div. Oops. You know, your friend CK is in VC. You'd like to join VC too. It's currently, I believe, closed. There's 4 people in here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Adam and Lo.
Okay, so that's
Also a
fixed.
friend of mine. I was about to say, Yankaku still sounds exactly the same.
So... Oh, because the display is
Also-
flex. That's not,
Unreachable.
position sticky. I was using the wrong CSS attribute. Unreachable code. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much what I want. I have to adjust that a little bit, but that's good. So currently the Discord is closed for now. I can link you to the Discord if you want it. You just can't join the VC currently. Okay.
Wave 5?
This is not
No,
the
not
start
yet,
of
not
Wave
yet,
5.
not
Get
yet.
out of here.
Starts 2035.
We're not gonna do it just yet. No.
I'm pretty sure it's just tops. What the hell is the line?
69k likes. Oh my god.
Where the hell's the dividing line? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Position relative. Oh no, that might be a problem. Because I want that to be sticky. No, if I make that sticky, that's probably gonna break everything. Yeah, that kind of breaks everything. Okay. Top rule div. What if I make this sticky? Well, it does stay. That's not exactly what I want, though. Okay, well, this is a bit of a pickle. So I think it actually doesn't matter if I have the bar stay at the top. That doesn't really matter to me. I just care about the signs. So I think I can get away with just worrying about the nav div being sticky. So if I make this like 9 pixels, that should be fine. Yeah, that's like exactly what I wanted. So now these kind of stay right here. Stuff gets behind them, which is slightly annoying, but I think I can fix that just by giving this a background color. Background color. E. I believe that's the background color I'm using. Yes, should be. You're gonna go now. See you in 7,260 seconds, Hexagon. I don't know how long that is, but thank you. Coco still sounds the same even when he was young. I feel like I sound kind of different. I could use Z-index as well. That's true, but I don't think it's necessary.
You still sounding the same for me.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now you scroll down, the signs stay active so that you can always access them from wherever, and it gives you plenty of space to look at the content of the website. Fun fact, the GameCube BIOS Corruption's #1 video has 69,000 likes.
I'm not joking. You can check the
I believe you. Oh, and then I need to make this sticky as well.
Nice indeed,
else you
nice
won't be able
indeed.
to access it. Yeah, okay. So we have to work on that. Where is that? That would be up a little bit. So tab span in this case is... No, that's tab span. Top span. Do I have a thing for top span here? I mean, I have this that gets overridden, but I think, no, that wouldn't work in that case. This is slightly annoying. Top rule div. Do I have a general rule for that? I should probably show Notepad++ as I'm doing this. There we go. I have these. These are general, and they all have position relative.
Oh,
Okay.
and the video currently has, as we speak, 5.2 million views.
Yep. What I could probably do, I can make these non-general if I put these in the, because I only really care about these positioning things for this, for the PC layout.
Back when your background was a Doge.
So I think if I put these here, that should be, I don't think that'll break anything, and we will test that to make sure. Nope, that stays perfectly fine. Good, good, good.
Also, freaking Nintendo Switch bias corruptions. That got me.
What if I told you that your project might be canceled because there's already a Reddit media downloader thing on GitHub? That doesn't mean you shouldn't make one yourself. I would say that's more reason for you to make one, because you can make it better. And it also means that there's more than one option for people, so there's not a monopoly of it. Okay, so I think for top span, I don't want that to be general. I think I can get rid of this safely. This is just going to be a lot of trial and error to see if I can. So that works for this. Also, the text, you can still kind of see the text at the top as you're scrolling, which is not the greatest. I might change that. And that doesn't break anything. That's fine. Okay, cool. Let me make sure that the CSS isn't cached. Make sure that it actually does work properly. Yes. Okay, everything is good. Okay, dude seems to know what they're doing. Well, yeah, that doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing.
You're not wrong, but
Okay,
I am
so
definitely-
background cover is probably fine to keep like that. You saw the stream title and I was wondering what GD actually is. It is Geometry Dash. Hello, me Crabster. It's an awesome name. So top, I mean, that's probably fine to keep. No, this part's not right. I definitely have to be able to get rid of these
Geometry
elements.
Dash, good game.
Let me test that real quick. Okay, so that doesn't seem to break anything either. Which is good. That's what I
One
wanted.
of my friends made a poop about you in like 11 months ago, just almost a year ago.
Thanks,
Solid.
bro. You sound like my friend Dawson. That's how he used to talk.
Aww.
Okay, so we can get rid of that, which is good. Also, top cover div, we can get rid of the other version of this.
Minya, are you still here? What are
Uh,
you doing, bro?
And we can probably get rid of the Z index as well for the general one. Java the script.
Woo!
We love JavaScript.
I was gonna do the woo thing, but I was gonna be scared it was gonna be too
Yeah,
loud.
baby.
That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Woo!
Ooh.
Do not track me down. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that
I am
seems
from
to be
France,
good.
but shut up. Thank you very much.
So now the top div rule. I believe Z-index is still good to have for that. I think position relative, again, this is what I think I need to be able to get rid of. I'll make sure of that. Oh, that adjusts it slight. Oh, but that's fine because it's, yeah, that's fine.
Hexagon watches an apartment get flooded.
I'll adjust that when I get to it. But that should be fine. And then it's still perfectly okay here. Okay, that's good. So we should be able to get rid of those. And margin top, I might actually make that a bit greater. That, I can't do that. Damn. Okay. Let me go up here. So I don't want to deal with that. Z-index should stay the same, and that should stay the same too.
I just found a fake
Ooh.
YouTube channel. Oh no.
Fake cat Kirby.
What the
Nope,
fuck is
fake
going on?
scares.
Display driver.
Scare 009!
Display driver is
Point.
fine.
We should actually learn to program some stuff so you could
Exclamation
help
point,
working on some emulator
exclamation
projects. No, learning to code it's a big investment for sure. It takes a bit of time. That still goes to the right place. That goes there. Good, good, good. Okay, and then we shrink it down.
Or do they just have re-uploads of old Scares videos?
Who?
Nope, it's shorts and
Say subscribe to Scares on YouTube. Nah, that's a little too not self-aware. These work as well.
Let's go play some code, shall we?
Okay, so I think that's good. I think I've adjusted that properly. I'm also going to get rid of that just so we don't have random comments floating around in my code.
I just posted the picture in like the no mic chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that comment as well, just so that it's a little clearer. Okay.
Queer.
I forgot your YouTube video was scheduled to upload at this time. Oh, it happens. Don't worry.
In like one day, we will have cool new corruption video.
Okay, so I think I just need to make specific rules for the top span, and I think we'll be good. Yeah, so top span, what I want to do now is add a rule for the mobile layout saying position sticky and then top like 0. See what happens. You finished it last night in VC? Oh, nice. I didn't realize you had finished it. Okay, well that... Good, the line stays, but the actual icon doesn't. That's funny.
Forgot to say the fake
That's a
channel
funky
is
line.
owned by.
I think what I want instead... Well, actually, that's... I don't know. I mean, I want that line for sure. I also want the margin to be a little more forgiving. But it does not seem to want to do that.
This is a genius idea.
I wouldn't say genius.
That's okay.
I'm seeing like the code from that the media downloader thing that a person made, and they parse arguments like the subreddit who posted it. You could use that as the title for the media if you download it. Kind of genius.
I don't even know if there's anything I can do for this, to be honest, because I kind of have this like decided down there. So maybe what I have to do instead is, where's the hamburger button? Right here.
The hamburger button.
Yeah. I might have to put a negative margin for the hamburger. Yeah, that works. Okay, that aligns it how I wanted it. Actually, it might even be better to do like -20 for that. Oh, then it covers. Okay, -15. How close can I get? Actually, I don't even need a background. Like, the background thing, I don't really... I kind of need it. Just leave well enough alone, I guess. Okay, and I kind of want to leave this just like that. So if I go into like a phone layout, like there's plenty of space on the screen, like with that visible all the time. So I think that's actually...
I have reported it.
fine.
I did not know what to put in additional content, and there you go.
Okay.
I have reported the fake channel.
Position sticky, and I want top to be 0. And that did nothing. What is the hamburger? I don't even know what that is. Hamburger's just the actual image. Okay, so I should be doing the hamburger span. Would be smarter.
Why is it called hamburger?
Because that's just what those kind of menus are called. I mean, I think it's just because the icon is like the 3 lines. It's like, oh, it kind of looks like a hamburger, but I don't know. Say me Crabster is making me say this, lol. No. Horrible. We're bored. Thanks for playing. Okay, so that should be fine. Make sure... I guess I can show the code again for a little bit. Zoom in a bit. A little more visible. Make sure the H rule is the correct distance from the hamburger.
I already have 3 fucking dots on my corruption, but I don't know, maybe 4.
Okay, got a good idea to add.
Okay, so that's good. I just have to, when this is sticky, I want this to be like...
What is that about page?
The what about page?
Hamburg.
What do
Okay,
you mean?
Sorry, I was looking at what Cat Kirby sent
Okay.
and
30.
Yeah, I reported them, so,
Does that actually move up? Oh, the hamburger can't be 0. The hamburger has to be like,
the hamburger has to be edible.
not in this context, it doesn't. Okay, it still moves up a little bit. Still moves up a little bit.
How would I go about that?
I'm not telling people to download my
Oh.
crappy software. They'll download it if they want to.
Yeah,
what the
skills
heck?
cover is
Someone
great.
is like... Hold on. Could I say something for a moment? Because I have something to freaking
No, you're
know
never
what
allowed to speak.
pull about. Come on.
Yes, you can say
Ugh.
something. You don't have to ask permission to speak.
I know, but I don't want to interrupt the conversation.
Okay, then just wait for the conversation to finish. Simple as that.
It's as simple as that.
It's not very complicated.
Of course.
Okay,
It's
so you can
not
see the
complicated.
you can see the text through this, but I can fix that pretty easily, I'm pretty sure. Hamburger span.
Okay, so the thing I wanted to say was someone is like liking and unliking the Bias Corruption 2 video for some reason. I just noticed that.
Oh crap. Okay, so the problem with this, if I make this a block, does that... Oh, it's still visible at the very top.
Also,
Come
it's a bonus
on,
of
dude.
likes.
That's 6. Oh, and then that... Okay, so this head does have to be inline. Okay, so to fix this... what can I do? And that's misaligned now, which sucks. Why is that like that? Maybe the Z index has to be different. Nope. And I think if I make it 2,
Maybe
it's
just try
gonna...
displaying the time in the website. I don't know.
3... Okay, so for whatever reason, this is now misaligned. And I'm not quite sure why.
Huh, interesting. Makes my day a little easier.
Huh. You like the menu? Thank you. That was one of the harder things to make for this. It's all the animations and stuff are like CSS too. So I was pretty proud about that. I'm not quite sure why this is not like that though.
How
Oh,
is
because the
people
margin
so
bottom.
weird?
Oh, that's why. Oh, crap. Okay, so maybe I want to make the span have the margin bottom. Wait, no, that's not going to change anything. Because that's just going to move the background from one to another. Yeah, that doesn't really... Oh, that sucks. What can I do with that? Okay, something I can do instead of having margin bottoms on these. So that moves that down, but what I can do instead is I can make it so that the top rule div, yeah, I can have this position be different for each one. So I realize you can't see what I'm doing, but it's not like it's that important. Okay, and then we can do a background. Wait, no, wait, it already is on top though, right? That wouldn't change anything. Ah, crap. Okay. So that actually isn't gonna change anything.
Mania! No!
Um,
Oh my
okay.
god,
Yeah, so that
why?
was pointless. However, I think I still need this though. I think if I do this, that might be good for what I want it to do. I'm really good at
Mania, you
this.
better be
I'm really
lucky about
bad at this. I am very inexperienced when it comes to this kind of stuff. I just fiddle with it until it works. Ah, that works. Okay. Okay, that works. That's like exactly what I want. Okay. And then that stays like that. Okay, so that fixes that problem. But then that... Why is that still broken, though? Is it... Oh, it's because it's still hiding but behind that.
I am
Okay.
going to hydrate. I will be right back.
I am worst. Yeah, well, I mean... You're probably good at things that I'm not that great at. It's just because I've been doing this for a while. I don't specifically have website design, but I've been doing coding stuff for pretty much all of my life, so some of it comes naturally, some of it doesn't. Okay, so then if I make the hamburger span have a z index of 2, that should fix it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now the hamburger's still behind the menu, and it's aligned properly. We just have to worry about that background.
I have finished hydrating.
Congratulations. You are now
And Milo, I
hydrated.
agree. Yay! And Milo, I agree with your statements.
Okay,
It would be a great
so
idea for myself.
what I can probably do, I could add like just like a div there maybe. If I add a div around the image, call it content cover, I guess.
Are you sure about that?
Mobile content cover class, same as mobile layout div.
I'm not on any substances.
Okay, so if we make that a div, and then we, what could I do?
Buddy, don't believe ya.
Mobile content cover. Thanks for the cat. Good encouragement.
Meow.
Background color. Oh, come on, really? Where is this div anyway? I don't even... Really? You're doing that?
Flopa.
Okay,
There is Flopa.
is a margin auto gonna fix that? Nope. Width 100%, possibly? You guys have a lot of cat emojis.
And I'm a cat myself. I don't have one.
Maybe if I make the div go around the entire span as opposed to just the image. This is the thing about web dev. It's not always entirely obvious what you have to do to get the website to behave how you want it to behave.
Super interesting thing. This thing actually
Okay,
works.
I don't want that div. I want that div to also be sticky, so that's another thing. Position sticky, top. I want it to be the same as the hamburger, which was 8 pixels.
What did I just find, dude?
What?
Hold on, Fascinating Cancer Island.
Okay.
I was testing the program, like the dude who made the media downloader, and for my user I found this.
Oh, come on.
I am now getting hungry. I have. What do I eat?
Food.
Yeah, but what kind of food exactly?
What the food?
Yes, what the food do I eat? What do I eat?
Where to food?
How to
Yes,
food.
but what food? I want to eat
Oh, that
the
actually is
food.
good. If I make that. Oh, I wonder
Hell,
if my cat was
even
fed.
when I
Hold on.
speak
I'm gonna go
English.
check and see if my cat was fed. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Even when I try to speak English with a French accent, it's literally impossible for me to get rid of my English. It's literally onto me now.
Don't worry, we'll keep this alive.
It is literally impossible to get rid of the English into my brain. It is literally stuck into it now. As you can
To
see,
donate the event
that was a
archive,
poor
you need arg
choice.
parse.
Okay, yes, the cat was fed, thankfully. Okay. So.
The cat is alive.
But if I do position sticky, then I can't do. Actually, no. I could do position absolute, and that would be even worse. But. Oh, that doesn't work, though, because then that's. Okay. Other idea. If I make this div not even containing the span, then maybe I can
think
just
he
like lay
has. I
it below.
forgot.
I can do that. Position absolute. Top 0px. Have I ever attempted doing corruptions for games? I uploaded a video doing Uno and Skippo corruptions for the GBA.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yes, I have done them. This makes a scroll bar appear. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. 95. That's not good enough. 97. 97 is pretty close. 98. 98 is 98 is probably as good as I need it to be, I think. Okay. Oh, but then it's not like... Oh, this needs to be fixed, not absolute. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now, with the website on the mobile layout, if you scroll up, you can see the text actually does hide behind the top bar, which is what we wanted. Cool. Okay. And now on the PC one, it's still not quite what I want because there's that little bit right there that you can still see. Is there any reason why this has to be a mobile thing? I'm going to see what happens if I just make it on the PC one as well. Because if it works on both layouts, then that saves me a bit of extra coding. I don't need to worry about doing a separate cover. Oh yeah, because this isn't the right name anymore. Might as well call it quits. There's an exact replica of your idea as a project that a person already made. Yeah, but it still gives you experience making it. Even if it's not necessarily the most useful thing in the world, like it still gives you proper experience. Oh crap. Okay. I just have to now. I have to make my hexagon buddy a little higher on the Z layering. Z index 2.
Hexagon buddy, yippee!
Indeed. And that has to have a Z index of 1. Why is it still above? Maybe it's the actual... I might need to target the actual image rather than just the... Wait, no, that's... Hold on. Yeah, that is the image. I'm not exactly sure why that's not quite working. Covers content as the user scrolls down. Okay, so there's something wrong with this, not like layering properly. Programming hexagon Cortana. Nah, I don't think I have the ability to do that. Unless this has to be like 0 instead of 2. Nope. Oh, well, why did that do that now? What the hell just happened?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna undo what I just did. I don't remember what I did. Okay, so that should be back to where it was before, and it is. Okay.
Halo,
You're just a big
heck
Halo
yeah.
fan. I've never played Halo. I'm not a big first-person shooter kind of guy in general. Okay, I just don't understand why this is doing what it's doing. Because the hexagon should be visible above it. Like there's no
The
reason.
hexagon should be a hexagon.
Yeah, it shouldn't be half of one covered by the content
Hexagon
cover.
and a hexagon and a... Okay, no.
Yeah, like I'm not sure why this is displaying under. Is it because it's fixed? Is there no way to adjust things that are fixed? That might be a thing, but like I guess the hexagon would also have to be fixed for that to work, and that's not what I want. Can I make this sticky instead? If I do sticky, then it should do the same effect, but now it's on top. Okay. Rehydrate again? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll go get some water. I'll be back. You don't need to say sorry for using a Twitch redeem, Crab. You're fine. I needed more water anyway. Okay. So I think if I make this an inline block, that doesn't... Now the problem is that nothing can go on top of it. And even then, that's not great, because then things still go over it. Which is not what I want. Might be able to do a margin thing. So I don't need that. That's not going to do anything. Margin bottom is like negative 30 or something. Thinking of copying the code line by line to see what each thing does in terms of the other program thing. Okay, that works. Yeah, the program. Okay. Yeah, you could totally do that.
What if I ate a baguette for dinner?
It's your choice. But now we're back to the same problem where the z-index of this is 0, but for whatever reason, the hexagon doesn't want to show up on top of it. But that's also because it's not fixed. So the z-index doesn't apply necessarily. Unless this has to be like -1. Unless I have the directions wrong. No. So I'm not entirely sure why the hexagon isn't drawing above this. Huh. That's a problem. Because, like, everything else I think is good. It's just the layering. What we have right now is we have the top cover, which is going to cover the content as you scroll up. But it's just not... What I could probably do, this is really ridiculous. What I could do is I can make this... Android fan, hello. You are pretty cool for being on this stream. Thank you very much.
Oh, hi!
I think what we can do is, if we make the height of this super small, like only 10 pixels, and make the margin follow with it, what we can probably do is make it small enough so that it doesn't cover the hexagon just by virtue of it being small. Yeah, okay. I'm actually okay with that if you scroll up, and I mean the hexagon disappears a little bit at the top there, but like that's perfectly fine because you're scrolling down.
Hi,
And people
Android
expect
fan.
things to be hidden. So that should be fine. That's like the structure of the website down. That's like everything. Do you know Android fan?
Yeah, I do actually. He's
A
one of
lot?
my mods in my Discord server.
Are
so-
you inviting all your friends on here? You have like 3 people that you know.
There's a lot, trust me.
You didn't deny the accusation. But now this is broken. Why? Oh, because it's... okay, that's fine. We can do different rules for...
Origin.
That's okay. We can do different rules for different pieces. That's fine.
There's
Okay.
nothing here. Go away. That's funny.
She had the link on her Twitter. Ugh, okay. I
I
don't...
retweeted it.
Of course you did.
Too kind.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind. It's just funny. This is the... Wait, no, this is the right one. What am I doing? I'm going crazy. I'm going stupid.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
Okay. So, this is perfectly fine. All I need to do now is come up here and do a slightly different one where the height of this one is like 60. And then I don't think we have to worry about margin bottom stuff.
It has been 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Yep, I'm working.
Dang.
I think that's
Yellow
good for
name.
both rules. Yep, okay, so that works for this one. It's a little jank. There's a little tiny line there that you can... Oh, you can't see.
Oh,
There's a little
security.
tiny line right there that you can see the content in, but other than that, it's perfectly fine. I'll add a few more break tags too, just to really make sure. Yep, you can't see it. Okay. Cool. So that's pretty much the structure of the website done. I just have to clean up the CSS a little bit. There we go. Nice.
And there you go.
Yeah, simple as that. I think I might make that a little farther
Nice,
down.
nice.
But that's it. Just to make that look a bit better.
Content.
Content. Where is this?
Good content.
Nav div. Okay, so let's make the top actually like 11 pixels or something. There we go. Just so that the tops of the arrows show up, and that means I have to adjust the cover a bit. Do like a negative. No, that's fine. Negative 10's good. What I want to do is make the height like 12.
Negative Tenzuk.
Stop bringing Tenzek into this. Tenzek doesn't have to invade every aspect of my life.
I mean, why would he?
Okay, so I think this is good. That shows up good. This goes to the right thing. That goes to the about, which is good.
Oh no, I changed workspace.
And then this is good. And all these are good. Again, there's just a little tiny part where that doesn't work, but I'm willing to let that go. It's not a huge deal. You won't notice it if you're just scrolling through normally and reading stuff.
Happy hexagon.
I am happy. I'm very happy. See? La 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 la. Do a favor and kill your family. That's not a good... I should not be
Happy
quoting.
hexagon. Yay.
Yes, finally. Workable website layout. This is good though. I'm quite happy with this. Just time to clean up the CSS a bit. CSS is a pain. For anyone who doesn't do website design, CSS is one of the worst things you will ever deal with in your life.
You tell me, I've had a lot of fun with CSS.
Really?
It's
I do
ironic
not
how
like
it is a
CSS at
pain.
all. I've always had so much pain with it.
I tried to do like a, what do you call them, a gradient background thing on CSS.
Yeah.
Half of the time it just didn't work.
Yeah, it's very, very finicky. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this, and I'm going to compare the two content covers. CSS awesome. Who do you work for? W3 Schools? Get out of here. And of course my screenshot just doesn't exist. It still has my Cuzzle screenshot from yesterday. Good lord. Why does Windows 10 snipping tool not work sometimes?
Because Windows 10.
Windows 10,
No, it-
everyone's favorite. Okay.
Window.
Windows! I want
On
Windows!
Twitch, I will not let Kokoa do 10 push-ups.
You could do that.
I don't want to waste my seeds right now. I want to
well,
keep them for free.
that's your choice. Okay, so the heights do have to be different. The width we can actually put as a generic, which is good. So I'll get rid of that. Background color is a generic. We can get rid of that. Position has to stay different. The top, I think, is the same for each one, so we can get rid of that. Yep, okay. So we have 3 that we can get rid of.
So true.
Cool. And we go back up to this one, and we'll get rid of the width, background color, and top. Alright, now we can put that down as a generic. Okay. Width 98%. What am I showing on this? I'm showing the code. Good, good, good. Okay. And then background color. And then top 0. Okay, so now it should be fine for all of them. Windows moment, lol. We love Windows. Windows is great.
I still love the fact Mania's message is still on the screen.
Oh yeah. I plan on keeping that there.
Oh my, are you kidding me?
I'll keep it for a while. It's a pretty good message.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
used to
quite like the idea of people coming to the stream and the first message they see is, "You will be boiled."
The first thing they send, you will be boiled.
What a
I
great...
told you it's been always like that.
It is a great first message.
Why do you do this to me?
Look at that. The structure of the website is beautiful. This is my child, and I love it. And you can see if I
Yay.
even if I make the window a lot smaller, I can actually scroll the sidebar too. So it works all right. Look at that. Beautiful web design. Who needs Wix? Who needs Squarespace? Who needs GoDaddy? Get them out of here. You don't need them. Instruction, check back soon. There's nothing here. Go away.
You don't need it. You need Cocoa Twix.
You see this man on your screen? This little smiling hexagon dude? That's who you need. Better call Coco.
Yay!
You play Lords Mobile?
Okay, so I think this is good. I'm going to push these changes to my GitHub page. I'll put the website live, and then people can go test it out if they want. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, it's me. Hi. Okay, I'm going to push this to GitHub real quick. This will take a couple minutes. I have to regenerate an access token and all that fun stuff, so give me a hot minute.
Bloody red shirt.
Quick question, what's the best settings in the Scare Scrambler for GBA? I say just, hold on.
Of course.
I have my window open, so I have to put a blanket under the seam on the door so that it doesn't start whistling. I say there's not really one best group of settings. Just kind of try things until they work. If you're really unsure and you want like the fastest start possible, I'd say probably randomizer algorithm, use random spacing for the blocks. And probably block size of 1 is going to be the easiest to get corruptions going. Block sizes of 2 or higher are possible. It makes it slightly harder to get results from my experience. But yeah, I'd say just it's trial and error is really all it is. Just try values. Try to essentially get a corruption that doesn't corrupt the file at all, and then slowly maybe turn up the block size or turn down the block spacing or turn back the file start or whatever, and just keep slowly adjusting it until you get results. That's basically what I do. I hope that helps. I know that the program is a little finicky at times. I am going to come back and continue development of it at some point. I've been busy working on portfolio, working on my research work, working on videos. I got 20 million other things to work on, so I can't work on a million things at once, but I do plan on getting back to it, rest assured. It will happen at some point.
One day we will.
Shush. Make sure my git key is not going to get put on the repo, because I don't want people hacking into my thing. Still hyped for tomorrow. Yeah. I'm kind of excited too. I have no idea how people are going to react to it. People are going to be like, this sucks. This video is terrible.
I'm not subscribing.
Yeah, I don't know. I am worried a little bit, but I mean, I tried to make it as close to the
isn't BIOS corruptions. This is BIOS corruptions.
I tried to make it stylistically as close as possible to the original, but it's a hard thing to do, so added a sample page.
Essentially, it's a reboot.
I wouldn't even say it's a reboot. It's just I'm trying to follow up a video I made 5 years ago, which is difficult. Okay.
I mean, if you change a lot, then yeah.
Added overflow menu for PC layout with clickable.
Add back the 3 beers polka.
I did not use that song. I never want to hear that song again. Okay, added content cover. Oh, yeah, I'll add content cover to block content when scrolling. Okay, PC navigation bar now sticks to the top of the page when scrolling, keeping the links
Clearly, I was about to ask that. Thank you
accessible.
for taking those words out of my mouth.
Am I planning on doing another BIOS corruption collab video? Yes. I just have not gotten around to planning it yet, because that stuff takes a lot of time, and I don't necessarily have a lot of time right now. The first one's A tier. I'm glad people like that. I think the BIOS corruption collab video is one of the best videos I've ever been a part of. Like, so many people just put so much effort into it. We got so many, like, good results out of it. I met so many people from that video. I got to work with people I wanted to work with for a while. It was a really fun time, and I do want to do another one. I just don't have the time for it currently. But it is going to happen. You can be assured it will happen. What else did I want to add? Overflow menu no longer pushes past the viewport. Right, save that. Git push. I'm doing all the Git stuff manually, which is why it's taking a lot of typing. I don't have like Visual Studio Code set up or anything to do it automatically. I literally have to like type in my code and stuff manually. Just on a Linux window. Ah, my Z key. Oh, come on. My Z. I'm taking my Z key off for typing this because sometimes
that key moment.
it just
Sister's laptop Oki's gone.
Give me 1 second, and the pushes should be committed to the repository. And then after it builds the website, you should all be able to go and test it out. See if there's any bugs or anything. CX. Such a long code you have to type out, but for whatever reason, copying and pasting into a Linux window doesn't work sometimes.
I like trains.
Well, I hope that will come around soon because I have a second BIOS corruption video which you haven't finished for a year. I'm also, when I do a second collab, I'm going to give people more time to finish their parts because I didn't give people enough time the first time. And that was entirely my fault.
Me who sucked at editing in general. Only on the PC, but on my phone I'm good.
Me who is unoriginal.
I guess I could try editing on my phone, why not?
So what was... Agarkov said that I shouldn't be using this license for a website, but it's like, I don't feel like it's wrong to do that. Another corruption collab, did you hear? Possibly. Yeah, in the future. Yeah, literally just says, means source code form to which the initial contributor has attached the notice in Exhibit A. The executable form of such source code form and modifications. Like, when you say software, in this context, that still applies to website code. Like, there's nothing wrong with using this. It says, each contributor hereby grants you a worldwide royalty-free, non-exclusive license under intellectual property rights to distribute the source code. Yeah, like, there's nothing in here that I don't think applies to a website. Yeah, I think that should be fine. You gotta go. So long. Keep up the good work. I'll try, Crab. Thanks for the the encouragement. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with using... Let me actually look up this license just on its own before I build the website, because I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Yeah, like, it's just a public license for code. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. You should be able to use this for website source code. Yeah, it's literally, according to Mozilla's official website, that it, what did it say? It's an open source free software license, and software can easily refer to a website in this case, like a web app. Web apps are a thing, they exist. So I'm fine with that. Okay, let me push the changes to the repo, then everyone should be good to use this. Oh, it might actually already have finished. Let me check the... the URL. Yes, the pushes have been pushed. Or the commits have been pushed.
The pushes have been pushed.
Everything I pushed is now on the public website. So, yeah, if anyone wants to go and check it, they can. They don't have to. I don't really care. But, yeah. My portfolio will be finished shortly. Here's the URL if anyone wants to go give it a visit. Yeah. Cool. Alright, well, I'm pretty much done today, I think. I pretty much hit my 3-hour threshold, unless anyone has some, any random stalling things they want me to do, but, I mean, I think we're good. Close that. Or get rid of that, I should say.
I was this close to say one word in French.
Alright, yes. I'm gonna see, is there anyone to raid right now? We'll see.
You haven't made an about page.
Yeah, I know, because it's not done.
Oh. My bad.
Did you
No, the
forget
links are there.
Shaq
The links are
that?
purposefully dead. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, we can raid Killy-san right now. It looks like they're
Let's
playing.
go! Killy sounds great.
Yeah, we'll raid Killy.
This is a weird thing.
We're coming
Okay,
for
so
ya.
join Killy-san raid if you want hexagon seeds or something. Yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping by for a more chill stream doing coding stuff today. Glad some people enjoyed it.
Bye, stream.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
I'll see you at some point in the future.
Yahoo!
Which will be very soon, hopefully. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yay!
Bye bye.